Homage to the Buddha, homage to the Dharma, homage to the Sangha. We're coming up to the time of the spring equinox, where it's the custom within our tradition to hold a ceremony and called Feeding the Hungry Ghosts. Some of you we know that. And also we have that also in the autumn equinox. And on the altar, there are dishes of food and drink. We sing scriptures, so the senses are satisfied through eating and drinking and hearing. So you might say the teaching with the symbolic food is being offered to all beings, and particularly for those who have died, maybe in tragic circumstances, to offer what may seem just simple words and food, but what the newly dead or the not so newly dead, those of us who are living, what is it that we truly long for? What do we truly want to hear, smell, taste, know in our very fibers of our being? What is it? What is it that causes us to sit physically still? What is it that causes us to come, as so many have tonight, to listen, to hear? We think that and imagine that perhaps that you will gain something from attending an event like this. But no, it's something that we are giving each other unknowingly by gathering like-minded and sharing our open hearts with each other. And so it is with the ceremony of the feeding of the hungry ghosts. There's so much symbolism in it, and powerful symbolism. Lots of noise, actually, bells and drums and cymbals. That's all pointing back to our home within our own body and mind. I talked about the beaver, a simile that, or metaphor that was offered by somebody in this room the other week, other Saturday, I think it was. And I thought it was rather a graphic one. Yes, we do sit in the river, a stream that is so wide we cannot see the edges, a stream so long we can't see the beginning or the end. We are both being carried along by the support of the love and compassion and wisdom of the water, often associated with Bodhisattva of compassion, Kuan Yin. We're not only being carried through on the flow of life, I think we might say, but we are the water. We are the water. We are the waters of compassion, love, and wisdom in our lives. So as we continue on, sitting here now, hearing, feeling our bodies supported by Mother Earth, there is set up what I term a merit field, and that we all are unknowingly sitting within a field of merit, spiritual merit. Well, that's an interesting one. And I know that I must not talk too long. I'll see if I can talk a little about spiritual merit. Well, ceremonial is a gathering together of the energy, the intention, the collective intention to sit in the river, I'm going to call it a river, together. And whilst we feel very much as individuals, goodness, certainly appearances are so, but on a certain level of discourse, we are the river. We are not separate in the way that we think we are, spiritually speaking. And so when we come to a ceremony, we join not only with all those people that you can see, join seamlessly with all beings everywhere, past, present, and future. And that merit circulates and benefits all, the newly dead, those who've died in tragic circumstances, all those energy bundles, I'd like to say, participate and know it fully. And people say that Buddhism is a philosophy, but this is where Buddhism comes into the truth of the matter, which is that Buddhism involves faith. Faith that we are the stream, not separate from the stream, whilst appearing to be. And we'd be really stuck if we weren't separate in terms of practical everyday life. So the faith and faith trust, I think the two go together, or similar. That how could there be an object of faith if there is no separation, one from another? No, it's just faith. And most people say, I don't know what faith is. I haven't got any faith. I doubt all the time, every day. I doubt that my newly dead relatives, my dying father, will ever hear my prayers or my meditations, same thing. Well, prayers of the themeless kind. Well, it's a matter of faith trust to simply avoid and refrain from being a beaver and chopping down trees and damming up the stream, because our homes are our own body and mind, and we don't need to dam up the stream like the beavers. And the fact that we doubt and question, that too is within the stream. And what of grief? Is that bobbing along beside you as you travel on, the flowing? Yes, it does bob along. But it's not separate either. It's not a matter of judgment either, self-judgment or judgment by others. So when you ask for a merit notice to go on the board, you'll know that it's not just a piece of paper on the wall with writing on it. It's an intention to share your life and the good that we can create in the world with all beings, not only the person whose name is there. How could it not be otherwise? And with that, I will stop and say homage to the Buddha, homage to the Dharma, homage to the Sangha.